Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Professor V, Professor Veronica Douglas-Givan, and everyone else in the community knows me as Veronica Douglas. And so I'm on my way back from home, taking a little walk, and it feels good out here, it really does. We're in a wonderful section of town where the water looks good and the community looks good, and it's just beautiful. I don't know if you can see the water behind me. It looks absolutely beautiful. Javon's like, no, you have to turn the camera the other way. Okay, so I don't have time for that right now. So, Javon, do you want to say hello? You want to say hello to everybody?
Hi.
We're taking a walk because we've been working hard at home, and we figured out we need a break. So every day, we're going to be taking a walk. So now we're walking back, preparing for our 5 p.m. class at Southern Connecticut State University, where I teach media and power. The class is about, of course, teaching the students how to use the power of their words, about the media, how they cover the news. A strong part of it, a major part of it, is the First Amendment, how that all came about. But see, I know, and I'm sure a lot of you know, it can't be business as usual. I mean, with everything that we have going on in this global crisis, it simply can't be business as usual. I can't just get on and say, hello, let me pull up my syllabi and let's start learning. Are you serious? We have got to allow our students to use their voices. Now, I allow my students to call me, to text me, because I want us to have a relationship. I want them to be able to access me, and because I'm not on campus all the time, I want them to be able to reach me. And I can't tell you how many texts and phone calls I got in the past week or so. Students who know, I'm talking about college students, not high school right now and not adult education right now. I'm talking about high school students, college students who know more than ever that the struggle is real. Case in point, one of my students shared with me, Professor V, I'm not sure if I'll be able to come back. Both of my parents are not working, and after next week, they won't receive a check. So I may have to stay home and work. Now, does she want to do that? Absolutely not. But the family had a discussion, and everybody's going to have to chip in, whether it's trying to see if they can get a part-time job any way they can, to see who needs help, different places. You have people helping out with babysitting other people's children and a lot of different things. So people are doing what they can to help each other. I had another student that said, Professor V, I love being on campus because being on campus gets me away from home, because home is just not what it is for other students. I lie when spring break comes because I don't go away. I put pictures up on Instagram and I pretend like I'm on the beach. But I can't get out of my hood. We don't have the money to do that. So I don't want people to know, so I make up stories and I imagine that I'm going to all of these wonderful places. But we struggle at home, and I share a room. So trying to do my homework and trying to have a place of peace, I can't do it from home. There's arguing going on. There's all these factors happening. We're getting frustrated. And it's just not a peaceful place. The struggle is real. Absolutely. And that's probably why I needed to take a walk right now before doing another class, because I don't ever want to forget that these are real people on the other end of that Zoom line who are working hard to get an education, but who also have real lives that they're dealing with each and every day. So it's my plan to be as rigorous and relevant in my teaching And I want to thank my good friend Diane Smith. I want to thank all the wonderful folks, Tom Garrett, and everyone behind the scenes at UNH to make sure I was prepared. And also the wonderful folks, Cindy and others at Southern Connecticut State University, all working as a team, as a family, to make sure our students are prepared. But with everything going on, it's kind of hard to be prepared. Some students said, tomorrow we have to get out everything out of our dorm room. It's 8 of us in there. We're supposed to practice social distancing, but how do we do it between 2 and 4 when there's 8 of us and we have to get in and out? And one student admitted that she just traveled and their family quarantined themselves, so they don't want to interact with others. So they're basically saying we'll go last after everybody else and hope we can get everything. Another student from Puerto Rico wishes she can get her things. I don't know about you, but when I was in college, I loved my things. My mother and dad made sure I had everything, so I wouldn't feel left out. And my room was my sanctuary. Yes, it was. And just to be away from it, and I'm not saying that things are important. No, I'm not. But when you're a young person and you're away from home, and that dorm room has become your home, and your items are gone, and you can't get to them because you're in Puerto Rico, you're feeling a sense of loss. And I understood what that felt like. So I said to her, let us see what we can do for you on this end. And I don't know, but I believe in trying. And I also have to send some love and a big shout out to my friend BD. I call him BD because he has one of those long names that I can't pronounce yet. BD, Shahid, beautiful Muslim name, beautiful brother, beautiful wife. They're together, and I'm so happy that she's back from her country and here in Connecticut. I shared with him that one of my homeless students needs a computer, and 2 of my students at the university need computers. One student has a dial-up that he literally has to walk away from the computer for a while, and it takes forever to dial up. I remember that, and the reason it takes so long is because they have this package deal with the phone, the internet, and the whole nine, and it's cheaper than the faster internet. So, as I'm thinking about doing this whole Zoom thing and everything I'm thinking about, you have to keep these things in mind, because he's leaving a campus that has state-of-the-art computers, state-of-the-art facilities, going home to a dial-up. So I called my friend BD and I shared with him some of the challenges our students are having, and I need to hasten on. And he said, V, meet me, bring those computers. I call him MacGyver, the gadget master, in fact. And he has already updated those computers. And we have delivered 2. We have a 3rd to deliver to 2 of my students. And they're not Apple Chromes. They're not the best. But I bet you they're just as fast as the Apple Chrome, and they can put whatever stickers they want to put on them and make them look good. And you know what I said to the students? All you need to do is pay it forward. You don't need to give them back. I dusted them off. They were in the garage collecting dust. I dusted them off, and BD updated them so much from the inside that they look new on the inside. See, sometimes it's not about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside. Yes. So, I need you to know that the struggle is real. And I'm going to be reaching out to some of my friends who are in the world of therapy and are psychologists. And I know the campuses have people. And just because the need is so great, I'm thinking about having someone come on and just share what to do. Some people have strategies, like the walk that we're taking and getting out and doing different things. And one student said he's cooking for his family. And other students who have it very well heard the conversation and they realize how blessed they are, because they have none of those worries that I shared with them that other students are experiencing. So now they know they're blessed. So hopefully these future leaders will remember those blessings when it's time to get in the working field and help others and pay it forward. That's the kind of leaders we need today. So I am about to head in the house and start this class. And I want to thank you for checking in. I want to thank my son because he sees me at the table, at the desk, all hours of the night. And he allows me to have that time. But he's first and foremost because he's home being homeschooled by a mother who's not a teacher. Okay, so got to thank my wonderful friend Alyssa, because Alyssa and I did a little Zoom together, a little practice, and now she's going to be tutoring Givan. It's math, because the Common Core, it ain't common in our household. It's got a little problem, because math was not my expertise. So, we love you, Connecticut. We'll see you soon. We're heading in the house. Givan's going to let me have the space I need to teach, and he's going to get to the computer and do what he needs to do. And you want to say anything to your friends? I know you miss them.
Hi.
Anything else?
Nope.
Nothing else? The man of little words today. He'll be talking a plant into a tree in a little while, talking me to death. Alrighty, I'll see you a little bit, heading on in the house. Let's make this jog the rest of the way, Givan. Yes, come on.